Hello everyone, welcome back to Tim with Tomes and Tales. I'm Tim, author of Haunting, a short ghost story, and the hardboiled detective novel Baltimore City. Today on the channel, I'm reviewing Death Masks, the fifth novel in the Dresden Files series by Jim Butcher. Professional wizard Harry Dresden has been hired to find the Shroud of Turin, the cloth that supposedly covered Jesus Christ after his crucifixion. It had been stolen from the church and is now believed to be in Harry's home city of Chicago. But a straightforward heist this is not. A group of fallen angels are also after the shroud. Harry must team up with 3 Knights of the Cross to locate the religious relic before this evil can gain its power. However, that is not the only issue stressing Harry out. A member of the Red Court of Vampires has challenged Harry to a duel, and if Harry doesn't accept, the vampire says bad things will happen to Harry's friends and loved ones. And speaking of loved ones, all of this is complicated with the return of one of Harry's old flames. Okay, that was a bit of a mouthful. Just by that brief description, one might think there's too much going on in this book. To be sure, it can feel a little weighted down as Dresden goes from one life-threatening situation to another at inhuman speed, but in my opinion, Butcher handled this better than he had with a similar issue in Grave Peril. I did like the book for the most part. The humor was excellent, and while there could have been more plot lines than were necessary for one book, each plotline was excellent when looked at by itself. There were a lot of characters, many of whom we are introduced to for the first time. Unfortunately, because there were so many, several characters, new and old, felt underused at times. I was intrigued, though, by this mysterious new character called Guard. She's obviously being set up for a future book in the series. There was a heartbreak moment I was sad to see happen. I thought the ending was mostly good, but it did leave something Butcher will need to address later on, and I'm not sure I like this new development. Like I said, though, I am mostly positive on Death Masks. However, I'm noticing that the episodic nature of the first couple of Dresden books is beginning to give way to larger ongoing storylines, and I'm not sure someone new to the series is going to be able to jump in at any point like they could when reading Agatha Christie's Poirot books or Raymond Chandler Philip Marlowe novels. I love that episodic field. It provided more freedom to pick up or skip any book in a series without worrying about what came previously. That's not the case with Dresden Files anymore, in my opinion. There are just too many ongoing plotlines to simply jump in, and with a series as long as Dresden Files, that can feel daunting. Still, the series remains a lot of fun, but this far in, it is asking for more commitment from its readers. Sometimes that is a lot to ask for when it comes to such a long-running series. Let me know what you think about episodic versus sequential novels in the comments below. But that's it for me today. Thank you for joining me on my review. Please hit like and subscribe if you want to help out the channel, or check out some of my own stories. I'll leave links to them below. Stay safe, everyone, and happy reading.